So my life was basically a spreadsheet. 8 hours a day, numbers, wishing I was a tree or a rock, anything but me. Then one Tuesday, I managed to spill a full, steaming latte down the front of a woman I'd never seen before, right outside my office. Classic me. She just stood there looking at her ruined cream blouse, then at me, with this unreadable, half-annoyed, half-amused expression. "Oh my God, I am so sorry," I stammered, dabbing frantically. She just sighed, a little chuckle escaping. "It's fine, really, just a Tuesday," and walked away. I figured that was it. My brief, clumsy cameo in someone's dry cleaning story. Except it wasn't. A week later, I'm at this obscure indie bookstore downtown, you know, the one with the cat, and bam, or rather, splash. I turn from the sci-fi section a little too quickly, and my new iced tea. Yep, all over the same person. Again. Same blouse miraculously, but this time it was black, and the tea made it look like a Rorschach test of my incompetence. Her eyes met mine, and this time she couldn't hide the grin. "Are you serious?" she asked, failing to sound annoyed. I just closed my eyes. "I swear I don't follow you around to deface your clothing." She laughed, a proper, full-bellied laugh. "Well, you're certainly memorable. I'm Chloe, by the way." I introduced myself, still mortified. We ended up getting her a new tea, and somehow an hour flew by talking about everything from terrible bosses to our mutual hatred of cilantro. Turns out Chloe was a graphic designer. She'd actually interviewed at my company, hated it. Suddenly my spreadsheet life seemed even more pathetic. But with her, talking wasn't a chore. It was easy, like breathing. We started meeting for coffee, without me spilling it, thankfully. Each time I found myself opening up more. She had her own baggage, a tough breakup that made her wary, but something about our ridiculous beginning, the sheer improbability of it, seemed to chip away at her defenses. One night, after a particularly long chat, I walked her home. "You know," she said, stopping at her door, "I almost didn't wear this blouse again. Guess some things are just destined to get ruined." She smiled. And that's when I knew. My life wasn't a spreadsheet anymore. It was a ridiculously messy, perfectly imperfect love story, and I wouldn't trade it for anything.